you just smack me in the back of the head? What gives? What, you think I'm not suffering enough and I need to buck up my ideals? Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy, still in one piece. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time we got further into the Spirit Crucible Elpis and talked about everything from tropes I named when I was like 12 to lots of other crazy crap. This time, which way was I going? Oh yeah, the giant room in front of me. I got a little confused because on the map, you can see that there's another pathway here that you want to be on the lookout for on the so-called fourth wall. A Rangaleg. Where is this place? I'm getting really turned around. There's some sort of cave entrance down here that I want to be on the lookout for, and I'm so scared of going away from it. But I think I have to go away from it before I can go towards it. There you are, there you are. A very worthwhile secret to find. Even when they make a cave that appears to be in a straight line, it ain't so linear with lots of secrets for you to find. That last room that was that huge giant shaft into the ground.
Flora heals an aching soul.
That was quite impressive. There's a lot on the side there. I don't even feel like I got all of it. I feel like I've definitely missed some things, but I did pretty good. That brings us all the way, oh gosh! Scorepoxes don't really seem to care much about me. I'm not trusting that thing to not care about me. You're only level 46, Enemies down here haven't been too high level. The challenge really comes more in the limitations experienced during battle and how weak your blades are. Up there's the bridge that we went through that spiky corridor of terror with.
Flora heals an aching soul.
Morning! Let's have a cheerful day, y'all.
Okay, talking us up again. How can you guys even tell what time of the day it is at any given time? That takes us down here.
Truly, All Rest is a wonder to explore.
All Rest's a wonderful place, huh?
Yes, Corvin. Yes, it is. Subterranean Lake Galantia needs to be discovered for Finch's level 3 leaping skill.
Reaching new heights. Heady heights.
How fitting that we reach new heights by reaching new depths with Finch. There's a treasure trove here, and there's actually a few collection points that are very useful to know about. There's certain quests that'll want items from the Spirit Crucible Elpis, and due to just how many collection points there are down here in different spots, you can reliably come here and farm them. And the water is not poisonous, and no, it's not even radioactive either, if that was your second guess. It was my first guess, personally. It's just beautiful, and you can run around in it and hurt your eyes.
Off we go.
The Spirit Crucible Elpis gets its name from the Greek word Elpis, with an I. Elpis is the Greek personification of hope. And it makes sense. Adam put all of his hope into this place. Hope for the future.
If I may.
How many core crystals are we sitting on? That feels like a lot that we've gotten. Sure, before we go on, let's try these, gruesome. Moo! Moo! Moo is without wind and without light. That's deep, yo. Still not gonna use you, though. I think it's time we jump down. We just gotta keep moving. As we go deeper into the Spirit Crucible, I've talked all about the rules of how this place works, difficulty, strategy, stratagems, and everything in between. So now I'd like to talk to you about actual difficulty settings, as I think that's very topical here. It's a challenging place, there's more challenges up ahead, and it gives you a surprising amount of freedom in customizing this.
We've been discovered.
The egg is hostile. The egg is hostile. Well, aggro need not apply, just like I told you. So what I want to talk about is difficulty settings. All the way back at the beginning, I had the option to select easy mode or normal mode. I've selected normal mode, and you're familiar with the difficulty of that by just watching me play. But maybe this isn't really coming so easy. The battle system isn't clicking with you, you've given it a chance, you feel kind of cheap with Shining Star chips, and the Spirit Crucible is just beating down on you. I understand. Or maybe it's the opposite. You want more of a challenge and things haven't been tough enough. Well, this game has got you covered and so much more. First off, we'll talk about easy mode. Can I get by the eggs? Yes, I can get by the eggs. Easy mode can be selected from at any time during the settings menu. So if there's one area that just isn't really working out, or you just need it for a little while or something, it is there for you. Whoa, this is so cool looking! I forgot about this room. This mode offers lowered enemy attack power by 25% and lowered enemy attack frequency by 50%. They will also cut enemy HP in half and make their debuffs last half as long, while your inflicted debuffs have 50% more time. It changes things a little bit, I guess. Maybe you're one of those weirdos who doesn't like using pouch items and wish the enemies had half as much HP. I don't agree with you, but if you are that person and don't really want to focus on that aspect of the game, it is there. You can lower the enemy's HP by half with a default setting.
My senses are honed.
Then, if the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 expansion pass is purchased, Bringer of Chaos is the game's hard mode. No, I'm not actually doing it. Bringer of Chaos I would call less hard and more like Lunatic in Fire Emblem, where it ain't fun. It's there for people who want the most extreme of challenges, but I wouldn't call it fun. Where do I begin with this one? Empress Arachno, that's kind of a problem. Okay, switching Brigid. Okay.
Squad, hold your positions.
We'll try this as I explain. Bringer of Chaos, have to say it that way, otherwise it's not true. Raises enemy attack power by 25% and attack frequency by 50%. They have 2.5 times as much health, their debuffs on you last twice as long, and your debuffs are half the normal length. Healing is even lowered by half, and specials take twice as long to charge up. The biggest change, however, is in chain attacks. You gain 1/4 the amount of normal party gauge gain, and the damage increase from chain attacks is only 1/4 over what it normally is. Ha! Crush that spider into dust! Oh, I love interrupting myself, it's quite swell. So chain attacks don't offer much more than a vanilla special. Even some good blades who are known for their specials aren't as worthwhile, and the overall pool of which blades are considered good has changed. Herald relying on her level 1 special to be good and being good in chain attacks because of it, not as good. Forces you to make different decisions. Oh gosh, oh there's the daddy version, Glamorous Alfred. This is an important unique monster. I don't personally have all of these levels on the affinity charts unlocked. It's useful for unlocking a level 4 skill for Zenobia, a level 5 skill for Agate, and a level 5 skill for Godfrey. I've seen some people think this is a required fight, but it's not. By hugging the wall with just enough enemy detection range reduction effects, it will not challenge. I can't believe I don't have 3 levels of Fire Mastery. It's so hard to get used to not having Pyra. I certainly will never take Pyra for granted. I don't want to fight this guy. I remember him seriously sucking, and I don't remember exactly why, and I don't even need to kill him for the skills that we have, but I'll try for sake of a challenge. And besides, I want to show off this new party I put together. So my plan is, lay down heat with Brigid. Tora can do the level 2 with Poppy QT getting burnout. I got the break, so I have control over that, as well as the topple and the smash on my other 2 blades. And because Poppy Buster is unaffected by the effects of the Spirit Crucible, I can always just rely on him to finish up the blade combos. If I get a break going, that'd be good. You have very high break resistance. Yes! I pull it off. And then we'll get the topple going. If they launch him, I'll switch to Corvin and smash. If they don't, then we got the nuclear blast about ready to go. Here we go. It's time. This is not a drill. This is how you do it. You gotta build it around, you gotta build the party around those blades that aren't gonna be as affected by stuff. You just dropped a bunch of money in a common accessory, not feeling that, not gonna go over there and grab it, sorry. Give me a break. It's alright, you can do a mega explosion, sure. We'll get 2 orbs built up on them, 1 fire, 1 light. It's pretty much all we can do, being frank with you.
Mega explosion break.
Oh, we got that! Yeah! Give me a topple! And I got the launch ready, I got the smash! Oh! This is going pretty well! Hashtag jinxed. Anytime I can get Bridget back. Break? Didn't get it. But I can do the heat. And grab all the money. Get all the crap. Give me that. AoE gets their attention too, so all those babies that are out on the field that you may or may not have noticed, I certainly haven't. We can do that. And you are enraged. How nice. Give me Poppy Buster. If anybody wants to break him, that's cool. If not, we are almost dead, actually.
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
Thank you, Nia. Good. There's the topple. I need to do his level 3 special right now. I cannot risk not getting this, so it's more important than the smash, because we got to chain attack and then just decimate everyone. I'm so happy that decimate has been used incorrectly so many times that when people try to tell you that it means reducing it by 10, you can point out to them that it's been used incorrectly so much that its meaning is actually changed into what people use it for. Launch. Can I do... Ah! And I said this fight sucked. Give me Corvin. You were gonna do the smash and then Tora stole it from you. So do that, heal us up as an extra insult to injury. Nia can smash the fire orb as it just took a little bit of a beating. That common core crystal is done. I'm not gonna be able to get that. QT? Overkill time. Poppy Buster wants to overkill monsters in chain attacks, and I am too afraid to not get that by not using you in the chain attack. So, go! It's worth noting that in chain attacks, we are able to do level 2 specials. It is a workaround for that. Adnine's a wind blade, and she gets elemental weakness here. Along with her effect making it stronger damage. We crushed this fight. I can't believe I was worried about this. Poppy Buster? Here are those gonna take for... Look at those numbers! That was 30 to 50,000 damage a hit! Adnine, can you do better? Almost. And Poppy Alpha's our finish. Probably should have been using Poppy Alpha specials to get her critical counter up more, but it's all right. In fact, it's a gas. Gimme. Scythe attachments, that makes rock stronger with an accessory. Aggro attack up a goddess choker. Good for awakening more rare blades.
More power always welcome.
QT finished her field skills. That was level 3 agronomy that we were sitting on. Oh, that was a good fight. That was a good fight. It went better than I could have ever hoped for. I remember dying to that fight a lot, having a lot of struggles with him. But no more. I think we're ready.
I have gained a new memory. Very well.
Man, that said read ancient writing. Imagine actually doing something in front of that pillar to make that happen. If reading caused things that were this cool to happen, I would do it a lot more. I've never been much of a reader. I was always the slow reader in my class. It took me forever to get through books. I'd zone out and get headaches, and I wouldn't realize where I was in the material or where I actually stopped reading, and then I'd have to go back and reread pages to see what I'd missed, and it was just very demoralizing. I didn't like that. Deadly Kiwi. Deadly Kiwi. Gotta make them sound extreme somehow by using epic sounding adjectives in front of words like kiwi. We got down here faster than I thought. Something else that I wanted to go over while we were here is what affinity actually does. It's clear that it raises the performance of blades and drivers, but what does it actually do? You're cut off from those effects here. As affinity goes up, you have higher chances of the blade activating a blade art, specials do more damage, critical rate goes up, movement speed of the driver increases, and you get free art recharge. All of this is taken away down here.
Bye-bye, daytime.
Whoa!
Hard today.
Holy Lancer Ephrain. If I recall correctly, IIRC, he can be insta-killed by toppling him, but has very high break resistance. I have a rare beta scope, and I can give this to Morag. Gonna press my luck! I got surprise attack, crap. We'll run with it. Break! No. I'm going to accidentally kill this thing. I fought it just trying to get the break chance to go off of, and I was just gonna show you if it was possible. And I still don't know. I've tried using break on it at least 20 times, so I'm tempted to say no.
Magnificent. Chain attack finish.
Sure, I'll take the win if it's right here. I was able to get its enragement off of there by using Corbin's level 2 special and a chain attack, another pretty viable strategy. I'm just overloading you on strategies for this place, but I really want you to have a fun time with it because it's an interesting enough challenge, just kind of rough on first time. I remember losing a lot in here and not really knowing how to deal with certain obstacles. It's a lot to deal with. They do not pull punches, and I like that. I like how they use difficulty to tell a story. How what Jin does to you actually hurts you on a gameplay level. It hurts the synergy of the team and not just the way that Rex works. Morag's a weaker tank for it. All the items went down into the gorge, didn't they? Well, crap. I can see them all. Give me! I can see them! I can see them! Give them to me! You can't take it with you. Well, my death brought me to a realization. I forgot something when dealing with difficulty because I got swept up in all the fighting. Bringer of Chaos is the ultimate difficulty, right? Custom. You have all of these sliders to determine how much everything does. So you can truly craft your own experience, deciding how strong enemies are gonna hit for, how much HP they have, everything. This is the ultimate in accessibility, and I've seen games like this in Assassin's Creed doing this in recent years, and I hope that this carries into all video games. So if you have any sort of accessibility related reason why you can't experience a certain game, it's a non-issue here. There are some rules to be aware of with it. It does have a few quirks. If enemy attack power is lowered below its default setting to any extent, enemies are given less break resistance. If enemy attack power is above what it is in normal, then some new mechanics are introduced to make battles more challenging. Any monster that has a time attack timer at all gains 20% more resistance to break, topple, etc. The more units larger an enemy is than the player, the more break resistance it has. Placing an orb on an enemy generates a lot of aggro if the special user is not currently being targeted. All of this is true in Bringer of Chaos as well. And then the chain attack damage slider is bugged. It's up here by default, but if you lower it at all while upping the enemy attack power, chain attacks don't work as they're intended and it does a lot less damage than it's supposed to. Things like burst symbols and independent damage multipliers that affect specifically chain attacks are unaffected, but it is still something to be aware of. It's a pretty obscure glitch that doesn't affect 99% of players or any speedrun category, so it was kind of hard to find detailed information on exactly how it was bugged, so I want to thank Enel for explaining it to me. Speaking of speedruns, note that if you play in custom mode, you are competing with players who set all of these sliders to minimum. They can't make a different leaderboard for every single possible position that every slider can be in. So if you care about time attack scores and speedrunning, this is not the one for you. We've made a lot of tombstones out of these things' bones lately. Rex, get out here. It's your time to finish your dessert or you're gonna like it. I'm getting clean out of desserts now. We could always use skip travel to leave and come back, but I kind of feel like that takes away from things a little bit, as much as I've made fun of it in the past. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna carry on with what we have. I'm using some pouch item effects that I wouldn't personally use, like special recharges, in a place where we can only have level 1 specials.
And arrived.
Portal of the
This would
Hero.
make a good nesting place.
Her life is tied to yours. You have a life within you now.
A life?
She lives on inside you. Her life is tied to yours. Nia. Say it for me now. Address me as Father.
Yes. Father. 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 This was Dar's.
My lady! My lady!
Hmm?
Are you all right?
Nia! Hey! You don't look so steady. Careful. Fall down there, you'll never hit the bottom.
You must be sick of saving me by now. Huh?
Don't be silly.
Don't push yourself. You can rest up a little longer.
It's even tougher for you, though. I'm telling you, I'm fine. After my sister died, it wasn't long before my dad died too.
Huh?
I'm finishing my story. Drumark was all I had left to remember him. We started wandering together. Or maybe I should say running.
Running? From who? People your dad owed money to?
No. From the Praetorium.
What? Why?
Well, it's a long story.
Get the cannibal! Capture that flesh-eating blade!
I felt like the whole world was against us. There was nothing we could do but stay on the run, taking each day as it came. Just thankful for each sunrise, praying we'd see another.
Whew.
Then I met Jin. He took me in.
So that's why you and Jin...
In Jin, I saw a way out, you know? I didn't see a future for myself on my own, so I threw my lot in with him. But...
I can't see it.
What?
You're not the kind of person to worry about stuff like that.
Well, I wasn't worried as such.
So, anyway, why the story?
I don't know. I was just rambling.
Look, I don't know what's burning you, Nia, but you shouldn't be afraid.
Afraid?
Of whatever it is. Stay true to your feelings, even if it means fighting tooth and claw. That's who you are, right?
What the hell? I'm not some violent goon.
I think you know what I mean.
What the?
There we go. That's the Nia I know.
The Nia you know?
Not far now. Let's get going.
Rex,